groped me up and down and whatever. So I think for a lot of women, like I was saying earlier, another time a guy, someone that he wasn't a good friend or anything, but he knew me, and he just grabbed my breast, like grabbed, and I was like, "What are you doing?" And he wanted to do it. So we women, I mean, it's like, what do you do? Do you punch him in his face?
And then you lose your job, and it's just so bad. Attorney Ray, you have a lot of background noise. I know you're out and about, and we appreciate your time. I know that you're extremely busy, but if you can turn down or move away, I'd like to bring you back in. Let me try it now.
Okay.
Right, we appreciate that. We can hear you, but we just hear everything else in the background.
What I would like to do is, because I know today just ended up being a day where things happen with schedule.
Yes, ma'am, we know.
What I'd like to do is, if you guys have another session coming up soon, I'll come back on when we don't have all this background noise.
We appreciate you.
Thank you
were
so
ready and available for us. We appreciate you. And she really gave us some good pointers. We thank you for that. And you have a great evening.
Give me a call, you guys, and let me know. And if anybody has any questions, they can certainly contact us. So
excellent.
Let me know.
And Rosalind, Attorney Ray, we know you're an attorney, so you're always open for them cases too, right?
That's right. That's what we do.
Right. You know what, Attorney Ray, one more thing before you go. I remember being in a seminar of yours where you were talking about the entertainment and things of that nature. Do you have anything coming up that will speak to this?
We have the National Bar Conference coming up, and I don't have the date on me, so that's why I said when I come back, I'll probably be sitting in my office and can read further information, because we've got quite a few events coming up.
Yes, you do. Okay, well, we'll get those for the people. Thank you so much. Have a great evening. We would have loved to be at Benny Humm's, right?
Thank you, Melvin, for calling in. It's always good to hear from the men.
Oh, yes, it is.
No problem. Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
See you girls later.
All right.
Bye-bye. I do need to go back to JV, because we already did Millie's moments, and I know you had thoughts about that. It's just such a middle to it that like nobody's talking about. The Bill Cosby thing, Russell Simmons really technically is the only one I feel like that handled it so beautifully, because this was over 20 years ago, and he's a Buddhist right now, and so you can't say anything from the time he became a Buddhist to now. You can't say one word. But he did step down from this company that he built. So what was the reasoning for the lady to come up now? I guess I'm confused about that.
Maybe someone like myself that didn't feel like anybody would believe her, and felt like now maybe since people are starting to listen and pay some attention to it, maybe she felt like now she can finally release it. And because some people, in order to really move on, they need to get some kind of satisfaction from knowing that,
monetary satisfaction.
Not always.
Well, that's what they're doing, though.
Oh, is it?
A lot of people want money. And this just sad. I just don't even know.
But why shouldn't she get paid if he did something that was wrong?
Yeah, she was in his car. And it was late. I heard there was one other one in his car, and they went up to the room, and so
Russell said no.
No, I don't think she said no. I think it was maybe she didn't like the way he did it. I have no idea.
I mean, why would it be a crime or something if
she didn't yell crime? She yelled after the fact, not a crime. But she wanted everybody to know. I'd have to look back up on that. Basically, she said he handled her inappropriately or sexually or something like that. It wasn't. Nobody's saying he raped me. That those words are not coming out of people's mouths. So can you hear the words?
She just didn't want to have sex, and
she didn't want to have sex over 20 years ago, and decided to go into public since he's a public figure. Do we know? There's my issue.
Yeah, but the thing is, in my mind, you would only want to go further with it if he got physical, was forcing himself on you. If other than that, why would you? What is there to report?
He's in the media. He's in the public eye. He stepped down and was bad publicity for his company.
But not being not doing something that's appropriate means you did something wrong.
Right, and even Tavis Smiley. And Tavis Smiley got on the air immediately. So I haven't heard anything from this baby after that. Have you? I have not.
But see, there's a difference. There's touching when I didn't ask you to touch, or I thought we might have sex, but now I decided I don't want to have sex, and you just gonna just take it anyway.
We just will never know. We weren't there.
They don't give you exactly.
So Melvin, I guess my problem is after 30 years, and I don't see any corporate people reporting this stuff after 30 years. I see only entertainment, high society, highfalutin folks, because either they want money. What are your thoughts, Melvin?
I think there's a cash cow because nobody's talking about Ray down at the gas station that molested a few girls. You know what I mean? Nobody's talking about that. We are talking about high-profile people.
Did he call him Ray? What is
Ray at the gas station.
Ray at the gas station.
We're not talking about just a regular normal guy. We're talking about all high-profile people. I mean, we're not talking about the average everyday mailman.
Yeah, not Joe the plumber, huh? Okay.
Not Joe the plumber. I got ya.
So he hung up. We lost you, Melvin. All right.
I'm not sure, Angela. You said on Facebook Live, guys, if you want to call 929-477-3886. We had special guest attorney Rosalind Ray on. She's an entertainment lawyer. She cleared up so many things for us. We're near the end of the show. Well, we're on Facebook Live. You've already done your Facebook questions. Any more people talking? Because
no, I think, and that was it. Thanks, Annette. We appreciate that comment.
Yeah,
but I do have some folks. Y'all need to.
Y'all call in 929-477-3886. We know you guys are busy, but it's so many things to discuss because you're right. It's not Ray at the corner store, like Melvin said. And Angela Page Jones says, "Who I'm speaking of, Richard." I was speaking of Russell Simmons. I'm not speaking, not Richard, Russell Simmons, not Richard. So that's who I was speaking of. Seal just got contacted. Well, the problem with Seal is, if anybody knows Seal, he's an amazing R&B singer. But what happened was he got on Oprah Winfrey about Harvey Weinstein and things of that nature. He went on her. And then all of a sudden, not too long after that, they accused Seal of sexual misconduct. And they really said, the one young lady was saying, he was saying what I had on. My shorts were too short. And what did I think would happen because I had on short shorts? I mean, she laid it out.
I mean, you got Dustin Hoffman.
Then he was naked. He showed himself to one of his daughter's friends. What is going on, people? You guys, dirty old creepy men.
Can someone just pull Trump's card?
Why Trump ain't being charged? Oh, that's a whole nother show.
Anybody?
Because he has sexual
Trump card.
When he said grab him by the
anything that's moving, it smells good.
Well, we got into the portion of the show. We got to wrap it up here, guys.
I can't.
JV, what are your thoughts? Do you feel like at this point? I know it's a hashtag. You can't for all of it. What are your thoughts at this point?
It is just so many different scenarios. Misconduct is it's huge.
Yes, it is.
It's really huge. I mean, and I hate to say it, but I've been in a few of these situations. Okay. And from the being with somebody that when you say no, they want to force the hand, like I say, the boss man. I mean, you name it, I've probably witnessed it. And it's you're scared. I know I was scared. I didn't want to say nothing. I was just scared. And then with a man, you can't beat a man. You're not stronger than a man. Okay. So you're at the mercy of a man. So a lot of times we're scared too to say no if we see that he's getting extra physical. So right, I just really sympathize with the women that have gone through a lot of these things. Okay, and I do agree with with Rosalind, Attorney Ray, and Melvin that yes, there are a lot of people out here that take advantage of situations. But I just think, guys, we still should not lose sight of the fact that a lot of us women are put in very bad predicaments and situations, and we are at the mercy of the other person.
Well, we have another caller in. It's towards the end of the show, but last four digits of 7247. Caller, you on with Connect the City. May we have your name?
Sure, it's Annette. How are you?
Hey, how are
I
you?
call and I watch all the time. Hey,
Hey.
listen, I don't know what they call it, but my boss, every time I would come in, he'd go, "Hey, gorgeous. Hey, sweetie." But somebody said that could be a form of sexual harassment if the person or people around it find it offensive. Is that true?
Oh, I wish we had Attorney Ray on. And she said different strokes for different folks. I mean,
Yeah.
is it just you or
Because
everybody
some
else?
women may not have a problem with a guy calling her sweetie and honey and all that. We even know somebody personally that's their sign of when they just are friends. They just refer to you in a sweetie and a honey way. Nothing to it or anything.
We do? Who's that person? Call them out.
No, I'm just...
Call them out. Call them out.
Yeah, because they went to HR and complained that they felt that was inappropriate and that they actually was around when he did it, and they felt like when I came into the office, it was like, "Hey, baby," or "Hey, sweetie," and I loved it. But other people went to HR and said, they felt offended by that.
And
so I wanted to know, is that a form of...
No, you know what? It depends on the person. So what's offensive to one may not be offensive to the other. But it's gotten to a point now at this day and time that you can't do it. You don't know who's offended, who's not. So it's just best to address everybody in a very professional way. If you're in a professional environment and you're their supervisor, manager, whoever, it should be professional. That's
right. I got you, JV. I got you. I know how you are. I really know how you are. But she did not go and report it. Haters, possibly. Haters, women, don't know, are went to the HR department or whatever department they went to and complained.
I understand.
So what part of how does that
No,
work?
I talked to a person that is a specialist in this now, and she said we're in an era now that you cannot do that. Okay? So you don't, just like Mel said, don't put yourself in that position to be able to be, called about you're calling people sweet, because that's endearment.
And here's the biggest problem with that. There's different strokes because Melvin, Melvin.
Well, also too, you got a thing that's called reckless eyeballing, and that's a form of sexual harassment.
Who?
And if I look at you in an uncomfortable way that makes you feel uncomfortable in the workplace, like look at your breath, or you're behind or whatever, you can take me to HR for that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, are you serious? Like, what if you got your breast out?
And you shouldn't be dressed inappropriately.
Does it make the person feel uncomfortable? Yeah. They can say, well, you know what? He's looking at me in a way that makes me feel uncomfortable. But, if your breast sitting out or if you wearing tight clothes, men are going, we gonna look.
Y'all gonna
That's
look.
What we do.
So let me ask you a question, Melvin, because I'm guilty. I'm guilty of that. I've been on the job many, many times, and it is just the way I speak. Oh, hey, love. Good morning. All right, hey, love, sweet. Or, oh, my gosh, you got a haircut? Oh, that's nice. Because sometimes people just want to be noticed. You just never know. And so then now what you're saying is I could be reported. I'm doing all that.
It's a man to a woman, not a woman.
The man could report that and feel uncomfortable.
Most likely he's not.
But he could.
We're mostly talking about the way
could.
men are talking to a woman.
But I've had men say, oh, you know what? You look really nice today. Oh, great, thank you. Because in my mind, I'm like, I put this particular outfit on. I may not be feeling myself. I got it on, and somebody noticed. I've had that happen to me,
So you're
JV.
telling me there's not a difference in Oh, that is a very nice dress. Love that dress. That's a great dress. Or you're saying, you sure look good in that dress.
Maybe it's just me at the workplace. I've had it happen, and I look good in that damn dress, but it didn't go any further than that.
Hips well.
But I have never heard that.
Sure got some pretty. That dress sure shows your legs, and you.
Well, if it shows my leg, but if it doesn't, if it goes,
I'm saying there's a difference.
There's a difference, but if it goes further than that, JV, then okay. For instance, I've had someone. Like a group of men, and I was feeling myself that day. I was feeling myself, and they looked, hey, how you doing? I'm like, hey, how you doing? And kept it pushing. That was it.
But it's not your boss on the job.
Not my boss.
So we're talking about certain situations.
Right.
You know, professional situations. You know, you just have to act accordingly now. It might have been okay 30 years ago, but now, with all this going on, it's not acceptable.
Well, I'm Melvin. I don't know. I'd be like, hey, Melvin, all right, you looking sexy. You got a date? I've said that many a times. Or I've said it to women also. Well, she got a date. We all join on it, and it's funny, and we keep it pushing. But, right? It's like, you got a date this evening.
Women say you were sexually harassed.
No, I'm just saying those kind of things are sexual harassment, aren't they? Isn't that misconduct in the workplace?
9 times out of 10, a man, unless he's maybe gay, I guess, would not complain about a woman saying something.
So go get 10 men, and then 9 of them will say, "Oh, I wasn't offended that she said I look sexy and I got a date." Mm-hmm. But the women are.
Well, see, I know I have a real slick mouth. So if I say something to somebody that's going to be inappropriate, me and that person, we have either that type of friendship or that type of relationship. And it's going to be nobody around when I say what I'm about to say.
Okay, I feel you on that. Now, if she came back and if she said, you know what, I got a boyfriend or whatever she said, I didn't like that. What do you think your response? I didn't like that. We cool, but I didn't like that. Then what do you think your response would be? Honestly.
Which part did you didn't like?
None of what you said.
I love my compliments, so maybe I'm just different. It's never gone on the line of being inappropriate. And I'm like, oh, you got your legs out. Okay, girl, you do it. And that'd be it. See, I like working with men. This is just different because women are, I don't know.
Yeah, but these days, your boss, your supervisor in a professional environment, you cannot do it.
Okay, so I can do it if it was a woman. I've done that to my boss many times. Be like, oh, shoot, okay, you're looking good. She'd be like, don't I, girl? But that's different because she's a woman. How you know I'm not gay? I'm not.
And if y'all have that kind of relationship, but again, you're not a man and a woman. It's different.
Well, people are gay now.
I've supervised women before. And whenever I have a woman in the office, I make sure the door is always open.
Right.
Or either if I have to counsel somebody, I make sure that I have another woman in the office.
You know what the funny thing about it is?
That's true. Because whenever I used to interview somebody, I was always instructed that I had to leave the door open. That person that I was interviewing couldn't go back and say anything happened.
You know, it's funny. I've had some jobs, let's just say that. And I'd rather work with men than women for the most part. I mean, men, like, is it, like, if your boss, like, okay, here's some, you're on a lunch, here's some money for lunch. And I guess that's my issue because I think some people, it's all about interpretation. You work with men, you never starve. I mean, I never have. I never have starved. I don't think I bring my lunch because men there, they got me. You know what I'm saying? You just bring them some donuts and it's cool. But is that?
We're talking about supervisors.
I've had supervisors do the same thing.
I have to stay in their place and be mindful because we're in a totally different time.
What about supervisor boss is fine?
Don't put yourself in that situation.
How did this show become about how thirsty Millie is?
Oh, did you call me what? I will hang up on you. I have the power. Do you want me to hang up on you? I'm about to hang up on you. Are you serious? Are you serious, Melvin? Click.
So look, does anyone else have any situations that they feel like they were sexually harassed Need you to call in, let us know what happened. And maybe you might want to come clean and tell about the way you harassed somebody.
No, Melvin doesn't harass.
And you're sorry. And it happened way before you knew that that's what that was. Because some people, they just so used to being that way that maybe they don't realize that they're doing that.
That's true. So Angela Page says, right. She says, so Angela Page on my Facebook says, you can't comment to women like that today. This is women on women. If you do, you're gay, or they think that you're gay. That is true. And I see, I ain't gonna say nothing.
Don't say anything.
Don't say,
just
give it here.
Tell the people the work you need them to do and go on about your business.
You know what, Melvin? I thought we were friends. Did you just say out? What did you say out your mouth? Because I can click you off.
No. I said I wouldn't say anything, inappropriate because I know where it could go. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I just have never been in that situation. And people do mix business with pleasure on their job. If a woman sleeps with a man on her job, that's what she wanted to do. But then later, she can go and cry rape, and then his life is over. Was it you that said the interpretation of it is enough to ruin somebody? Mm-hmm. That's Melvin.
Even
you said that,
found not guilty, huh?
Yeah, I did. Just to make the accusation of it.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
And you have to go through so much, and there's the issue. So do you think women need to step back and consider that, or because of the cash cow situation and they're looking for a payday? What do you do?
But at the end,
I just think that as you think about it like this, remember that kid that accused Michael Jackson of molesting him, and Michael Jackson wound up paying him like $25 million. Y'all remember that case?
Yes.
And he came back and said Michael Jackson never did it. Never said a word.
And years later, the boy wound up committing suicide, and then the father committed suicide. And they said he put him up to it. It was a Rolling Stone magazine.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, they said, he came back and said,
okay.
Yeah, and
but I still say, if you weren't sleeping with kids and having them staying overnight without your parents, you just having fun with the kids, then you're putting yourself in a situation again.
But why would you okay, first of all, I don't know any, maybe it's just me, African American parents. Mm-hmm. If you going to Neverland, I'm going to Neverland too. I'm going with, I want to go, but we're not going by yourself. I don't know you. I don't know. My kids have done sleepovers.
And
however,
he should have asked the parents to come.
How you know he didn't?
Well, then don't come if you can't come with your parents.
My niece's father knows all her girlfriends and their parents, and for special occasions, he takes them all to the hotel so they can splash around and have fun.
Right.
But he knows all the parents, and the parents know him. But I call him, and he takes his cousin, who's a female. But I call him. All you need is to look at a little girl the wrong way, and she could go back home and tell her father or her mother, so-and-so, looked at me or touched me. And we told him, even though they may know you, all it takes is one person to say the wrong thing. So I'm like,
You know what,
he's
though?
looking at me because my hair is so hot, though.
You know what? It's you know what? And this is a whole different show, and we got to get ready to get out of here. But it's a whole different show. But what about? I've seen cases, regular men who have daughters, and they're the primary caretaker, and they've got to wash them. They've got to be in the tub, or if they're babies, they could be in the tub together and stuff like that. That's a whole nother ball of wax. But I've seen good men be accused. But that's his daughter. He has to do her hair. He has to make sure he washes her private parts and stuff like that. So has your dad ever touched you in the places? Well, yeah, but he's had to wash it. And I've seen some men go down for that. And you're just like, wait a minute, that's my child. That's a whole different ball of wax. But it has happened. What do you think about that, Melvin?
I think that's a real touchy situation.
It's very touchy.
It is.
Wow, I see.
It's a touchy situation because I have 3 girls. So that's a very, very, very touchy situation. Fortunately, I've never had to like bathe them past like 4 or 5. But that's
right.
a very touchy situation. And you know, it's like you can't even beat your kids now without child services coming.
Like what happened when I got beaten? I got my whooped.
Father has never touched her. He would never change her diapers from birth.
I don't understand that.
Didn't feel comfortable with that.
Yes, it is. Yeah, and that's a sad one. But look, guys, we've got to get out of here. We appreciate everybody. The special part of the show that's my favorite part is #I can't and the #I can't. We don't have a lot of topics right now, but we want to talk about the government shutdown real quick. This is JV's favorite topic. JV, #I can't on the government shutdown.
#I can't. #I can't because it's only approved through February the 6th or something.
So like 2 weeks. Oh my gosh. But we blame the Democrats. Oh, you can't. So I just want to know, before we get off the phone and pay bills, did anybody hear President Trump's abortion speech?
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
So basically he said he was at an abortion abortion rights or something like that, female right or whatever, and he said when a man and a woman go 9 to 10 months. So he was saying that men will get pregnant, women carry babies too. You didn't see that? This was last week. He said when men and women carry a baby, it's really not 9 months, it's 10 months. He just went into the whole thing about men and women carrying babies. I swear for God he said that. Y'all didn't hear that?
Eric
Go back and look at it.
He loves our show.
Thank you, Eric. Look, go back and Google that. It's hilarious. I couldn't even believe he said it. I thought it was an ad.
Watch that one.
I watched it. It was so hilarious. JV, we thank you guys for calling in.
Maybe he'll become a stand-up comedian after he leaves the presidency.
Oh Lord. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. JV, can we briefly go ahead and throw in the fact that we did the Comedy with a Purpose, and then what Not About Me Ministries, we did the giving away of toys and food and clothes, and now we just got some extra items that we're going to be donating to some shelters. Can you discuss that with us a little bit, JV?
Yeah, so we were very fortunate that Shirley Lou, who is a financial guru, she just blessed a lot of people.
She did.
And we're going to make sure that people at the couple of shelters going to get these items. I don't think I should say the name.
No, we won't say the name.
We're not going to say the name, but
very excited about
we
that.
just thank her so much. And hopefully, guys, y'all need to get in touch with Shirley Lou because she's going to show a lot of y'all how to straighten out your finances.
Get in touch with you.
Right, they can get in touch with you, JV.
All right, so just get in touch with us. You can send us an email to connectthecityradio@gmail.com, JV Jones, writer@gmail.com. DCNightlife1@gmail.com. Look, you can email anybody.
Right. I guess I know email. That's
yeah,
cool.
I don't know yours by heart. Go ahead and get it.
How you don't know mine by heart?
Because I don't.
MillieInTheCity@gmail.com.
There you
How
go.
don't you? Oh, you shady.
And so I'm going to switch the subject a little bit. Got a couple of festivals coming up.
Festivals.
Wine, Spirits, and Cigar Festival, June 16th, guys. Washington, D.C. Y'all need to be there. It's going to be off the what?
Off the chain. We need that commercial. Be there.
Be there, guys.
Yeah, y'all can get in touch with us about that also.
And then, hey, August the 25th.
August the 25th.
Summer Soul Funk Festival. Last year was like that, and this year is going to be way like that.
The men.
So look, listen out for all that. All that is on social media. Follow DC Nightlife, City Life, all that good stuff. If you want to get your tickets, you go to SSFF.eventbrite.com.
That's what you get for not nobody following you. That's why you doing all the way.
Soul Funk.
So,
.eventbrite.com.
So you can also contact me and Millie in the City on Facebook. You just forgot all about me. You don't love me.
Okay,
Can we
well,
pay the
your
bill?
turn is coming next.
No, it's not. You paying the bills.
Okay, great. So look, y'all need to go to DC Nightlife, DCNITELIFE.com. This is where you're going to find the best in entertainment, guys. Everything that's going on in DMV. As far north as Philly and as far south as Richmond.
Yes.
And don't forget about the app, City Life. Free right now, guys. So you need to go ahead and download that app. Everything that's going on in the DMV, guys. Download that app. CITYLYFE.
We're also being sponsored by Lunch Maybe Dinner. It's a special dating website for singles that is different, edgy, and promises to deliver just lunch and maybe dinner. It is in the relaunch phases right now, guys. www.lunchmaybedinner.com. We love it. We love it. We love it, guys. We've got you can advertise with us right now.
Yes.
And you can sponsor the show. You can sponsor not even the show, specific topics. And so we are hitting them hard.
Yes.
We are doing bullying. We're doing teen suicide. That's going to be live. We just got to get it together, but it's going to be amazing. We are doing just relationships, dating. We've got so many hot topics coming. I just can't wait. Guys, tune in.
Email us.
Email us. ConnectedCityRadio@gmail.com. We want it to be hot. We want it to be spicy.
Yes.
Did you like it? The spicy. Yeah. Right. So, guys, tune in next week. Look on Connect the City for the next topic. Y'all can call in 929-477-3886. I am Millie in the City, your hostess with the most. We are out. Pretty deuces.
Jones, the co-host with the most.
The co-host with the most? Oh my God. I just don't even know. What are you doing? Guys, we're out of here. Deuces. Pretty deuces.
We're out of here, guys.
We're out of here, guys. Next Tuesday.
Eric said, keep doing what you're doing. The audience will grow. God bless. Love you, Eric. Thank you so much for that positive word. We appreciate it. We are out of here. And as always, we love y'all.
I don't love them. Okay, I'm just kidding.
You don't, excuse me?